Hey everyone! I've been having a bit of an art block when I tried drawing cats, but somehow my dragons are still turning out kind of fine. So this week I'm drawing warrior cats characters as Wings of Fire dragons. I'm not the first person to come up with this idea. It was done before by DaggerDraws. The link to their video is in the description. I will start with Firestar, who is such an iconic character that I couldn't help myself. I must admit that this drawing is not my best work. Drawing the front of a dragon is hard. But here's young Firepaw as a Silkwing. For those unfamiliar with the Wings of Fire books, in the Wings of Fire universe there are 10 different dragon tribes, with each having a unique habitat and abilities. Silkwings are often pacifist, butterfly dragons, which I think really fits how the clan cats think about kitty pets. Most Silkwings produce normal silk from their wrists that acts as a Spider-Man-like webbing and can be weaved into tapestries. But on rare occasions, a Silkwing has flame silk. Their silk is hot and emits lights. With Firepaw being named Firepaw, I think that him being a flame silk is only natural. In my idea for the dragon version of warriors, each of the clans would consist mainly of dragons from 1 or 2 tribes. River Clan would consist of mostly sea wings, whereas Thunder Clan consists of mainly leaf wings and rain wings. Kitty pets are mostly silk wings in this world. The second cat of this video is actually the first cat I drew as a dragon some years ago, Shadowsight. I drew this picture of Shadowsight and Ashfur at a slow night at work. I am drawing a somewhat similar scene right now, with Shadowsight receiving a vision during the thunderstorm. I imagine Shadow Clan consisting of Nightwings and Mudwings. Nightwings because these dragons are known to disappear into shadows, and Mudwings disappear into puddles. And I believe that at least the original Shadow Clan territory consisted partially of a marshland, and Mudwings fit into that with their swampy aesthetic. Although Shadowsight would actually have more Thunder Clan than Shadow Clan blood in him, I still drew him as Nightwing because Nightwings are known to see the future. Maybe the Nightwing blood in him is just really dominant? I had multiple ideas for who to draw as the final character, but eventually fate decided that it would be Windstar. Windstar is the third cat. Windstar is actually from the Dawn of the Clans arc and was the first leader of Wind Clan. I drew her as a Sandwing. I think that modern Wind Clan would consist of Sandwings and Skywings, with Sandwings being smaller dragons used to open spaces and large distances, and Skywings being the fastest flyers and also preferring the more open mountain tops. I can see both of these tribes living on the moor. I don't think the ancient clans would really consist of the dragon tribes that we know, but rather the ancient dragon kinds that lived before the modern tribes. However, I felt that the Sandwing fitted Windstar very well. Unfortunately, Dawn of Clans is not a very popular arc, but I enjoyed it and its characters a lot. I drew Windstar running because I believed it was how she was introduced in the books. She was a swift cat called Wind who ran across the moors and into tunnels catching rabbits. Drawing a running dragon is difficult though. That were 3 warrior cats characters drawn as Wings of Fire dragons. Hopefully, now that I've tackled dragons a bit, I can get back to drawing cats. I have a 2 clan video to make still, and that's a lot of cats to draw. Well, we'll see in a few weeks how that will turn out.